Welcome back to Mass Appeal Shrimp. They're quick, they're easy to make, and maybe the best part, they won't break your budget.
And here to tell us how to grill up this delicious seafood is Kathleen Delaney. She's the owner of Great Grapes, My Great Grapes, and she's here to tell us more about shrimp on the grill indoors.
Absolutely. Shrimp is easy. Takes no time. Please don't overcook it. That's all I ask you all.
It's only, what, a minute or two on each side?
Easy. Until it turns pink, pull it off, it keeps cooking. But there's lots of cool ways to do it so that you get a lot of flavor. So what I've been playing with here is I have, I like to skew it for appetizers for my catering company.
What a
so
great
I
idea,
put, I leave the tail on, and I put a sliced piece of garlic on it, and then I have a beautiful shrimp skewed kind of long ways with a piece of pickled ginger on the top, like you'd have for sushi. It's delicious. And so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take my magic potion that I just do a dry little turmeric and cumin kind of curry that I make for this, and then I throw it on the grill. So it's simple.
That's easy.
It cooks like delightfully, and it takes absolutely no time.
And I gotta tell you, if you're throwing a dinner party, those are like classy looking appetizers, but they're easy and inexpensive to make.
Are you knocking my pizza bites?
No. You make a mean pizza bite.
Those aren't classy? No, but now do you have to eat it all in one bite to get the ginger and the garlic? And
well, you know, it's all there for, part of it's for look, and part of it is for not getting smoked out, and part of it is for aesthetics of the flavor to get into the shrimp. But really, we want to taste the shrimp. Don't we? I mean, you can wrap it in bacon, and I'm not averse to that.
Ooh.
But that's another thing you could do on a skewer as well, but not today. So that's one I did. Now, then I went across to another part of the world, and I took it more long ways, and what I did is left the tail on, and I put a rosemary sprig on the side. And now all we have to do with this is put a little bit of herbs de Provence on, or nothing. I mean, honestly, you don't have to do anything to these babies. They taste great. So that, and we're going to lie that down, and it's going to be delicious.
Now, Kathleen, what would you say is the most cost-efficient way to purchase your shrimp?
To
You're
purchase
trying to
your
save
shrimp.
money, but you want to give your family a good meal.
Well, always, you know, it's a quick meal, so it's great. I think that you can find good deals on bagged frozen shrimp.
So
you
frozen's
can
not
find it.
bad?
No, it's not. I mean, you know, we're not shrimpers. We're not living in the South. We're not going out in our back, you know, in our back 40 and, you know,
that's true.
Getting them out of the ocean or whatever, you know, out of the bayou. Yeah. So I mean, the realism in here where we live is that you either go to your fishmonger and you find the freshest, best fresh seafood that you can, or you go into your grocer and you look for sales and you buy, you know, and there's different size shrimp. Depends on what you're using. These are 21 25s, so they're pretty large and they're delicious, and they're considered jumbo shrimp, the oxymoron of it all.
Now, Kathleen, we're going to check back in with you a little bit later in the show, but can you give us a preview? What are we going to make later?
Absolutely. Later, what we're going to do is we're going to do a thing called a papillote on a grill. We're going to put vegetables down. We're going to lay the shrimp down with lots of different flavors, and then we're going to make it one dish meal, basically, with shrimp and kale and tomatoes, and it's going to be wonderful.
That's going to be beautiful.
So everybody stay tuned. You don't want to miss that.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Mass Appeal.
And we're back with Kathleen Delaney. She's a personal chef. MyGreatGrapes.com is the website. We're finishing up grilling shrimp. That's over here, but now we're doing it a brand new way.
Yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay, you can do this on the grill. That's why I chose to put the aluminum foil. And then I lined it with a piece of parchment paper, just because that's how I like it. But you can do it in the oven with parchment paper. Anyway, you have many styles. But on the grill, what we like to do is you have to give it a nice base so that the shrimp will take not so long to cook, but you want all your vegetables to cook. So what I do is I lined it with kale, and I'm going to line it again with tomatoes.
Beautiful
tomatoes.
You know what's nice too about this, and I think it's probably less true for shrimp than it might be for chicken, it keeps everything moist because all those vegetables have moisture.
And you throw a little wine on it, and it's really moist. Yeah, it's delicious.
Ooh. All right, so you cut up some.
I just sliced up some tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Lovely.
Could we do this with chicken or anything
Yes,
like
we
that
could do it with chicken. You know, I did it with chicken recently over on the vineyard, and I didn't have any. I only had tenders, and I was like, oh darn. Well, so that's all I had left. So what I did is I put lemons all on the bottom, and I lined it with that, and then I put a nice mustard sauce on it, and made that, and that's what the kids ate. And then we had halibut and shrimp, so it's delightful.
That sounds amazing. I gotta try that.
So now I'm gonna put some shallots on. I'm just basically making a nice layer, and we're gonna put some shallots and some garlic. And if you want to pick some rosemary for me, which is right over here. Lovely. It's one of my favorites.
Hi, Rosemary.
And it's very indigenous to to Provence, this is very Provençal in style.
You want it like
which is
that?
my favorite. Sure, or you can pick it off, whatever you prefer.
No, I'll do whatever you want. I'm not a chef, so
well,
I don't want to do it wrong.
If you like to eat it in pieces, it's about the flavor. So what I'm going to take is I have tail-on shrimp. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just lay the shrimp on top of it all.
We're layering it.
You don't have to skewer.
I'll
nothing.
let you two ladies continue working in the kitchen, but I want to let everybody know out there, Western Mass is going to be making its mark on Jeopardy this evening. It's the Norman, I know, right? The Norman Rockwell Museum, which is celebrating its 45th anniversary. I know, how cool,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
Well, Kathleen and Ashley, it's going to be featured as a category on the popular game show. The category is going to be titled The Art of Norman Rockwell Museum. It's going to include clues that were first filmed in the museum's galleries last December, and additionally, segments filmed at the museum by the Clue Crew. They'll air in the coming months, too. We actually met one of the Clue Crew members, Jimmy.
Yeah, we did.
Did you say
so
that 10
fun.
times?
So you put on put some garlic, some
olives. I put some
Kalamata
really
olives,
beautiful
the
pitted olives.
rosemary, and then what is this?
Oh, that's just some more tomato. I just had some more tomato. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna give it a squeeze of
lemon juice.
And then you can, if you have wine, it's fine. You can use beer. You can use any kind of something that you'll want to have a little extra.
Put that in here or something like
It's
that.
a celebration.
Here you go. Thank you.
Okay, so then.
And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna fold it up on the sides. Make a little package. That's what it
mess
means.
too, huh?
No mess. No, absolutely
What are we
no
making?
dishes.
No.
And this is called tapioca.
Yes, it is. It's a French style.
All right, we're gonna fold that
package.
up tomorrow. Mass